Been walking a while now. That's a girl, yeah. A young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevea to complete her family's rite of passage. CJ. Rune barrows discovered. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams awaits you in New Nevea. All adventurers welcome. All right, we are like a mercenary. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Ah, stop! Who's that? Is that a Murloc? You help out, will ya? It's like a cowboy lizard. What have we got here? Thieves? Not in my watch. Bandits, they're all over the place lately. Look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. No, it's a lizard. That's not a kobold. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular everyday traveler. You often go around judging folks on how they look. Oh, wow. Sorry. You should be sorry. Dang, man. I'm judged by a book by its cover. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Clear out, little girl. Sigh. And you don't even have the decency to deny it. I mean, they're bandits. What do they care? Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principle. Yeah. Now, supposedly, the 3 characters you play in this game are going to be in the full game, too. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Here we go. Defeat the bandits. Approach and attack incoming enemies. Although some fights can be avoided, occasionally enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action. So jump. Attack and jump, unique skill, right trigger. So let's jump. Alright. Retreat. Carrot cake. It's kind of like a little more dynamic fighting. It's not like, turn-based. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a youngin'. Hogan's the name. Really saved my skin. I owe you one. Hogan. Never one to miss a trend, Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Nevea. And even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, Honorable Scavenger, at your service. Honorable Scavenger? How's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says, anyway. So scavenger suits you better, huh? Your journey into New Nevea for treasure, then, I take it? Here I am. What about you? Just left. Picked up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off. What about lenses? Do you have lenses? Yep, plenty of them, too. I even heard of some lucky souls finding rune lenses down in them barrows. Yes. I gotta get down there now. That humongous lens is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Now, what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? Least I can do, after all. Oh, this reminds me of Sequoian 2. Back again already, Hogan? Wait, where's your escort? Bolted at the first sign of bandits. Paid good money for him, too. That sucks. Bandits again. Tougher bunch than last time. Some ought to do something about that. Yeah. Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, alright? If you got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. What is this, New York? Yeah. And who's this little lady? Her name's CJ. She's, what was it? Honorable Scavenger, here to accept the mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure. Another reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives, and a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. Not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. What was that symbol? Like scars or something? Fair enough. Acting mayor will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. They just call them acting mayor? Good old acting mayor. Kind of funny. Acting mayor will take care of him. Hey, acting mayor. What are you doing? Come here. I have a proposition for you. Is that a bird? Falco. Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. My word. Well, at least you are unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madam CJ, was it? Squash authorized praiser. Pleasure to meet you. Squash. Imagine being named Squash. A connoisseur of all that shimmers, the promise of a glimmering future drew Squash to Nuvia to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him the role of the town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Indeed, it is my duty to appraise the artifacts excavated from the barrows. What for? Why, to determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. Ugh. 30%? That's highway robbery. Yeah, you haven't had the worst of it yet. If you want into the rune barrows, you're gonna need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. Does this guy not have a name? And that license don't come cheap, ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. This mayor sounds proper rapacious, if you ask me. Yep, rapacious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Them bandits will get you. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur. So I've heard, at least. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. Grr. How's about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with, after all. That with gold. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way, town's just ahead. Well then, perhaps the next time we meet you'll have handfuls of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. Here it is, flourishing new frontier in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Nuvia. Not much to look at, is it? And what happened to the clock tower? Save the clock tower! Well, I did say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? Is this an earthquake? Ah, I can't stand earthquakes. You're a lizard, you'll be fine. You're fine, wasn't even that big. Nothing shifted. Right. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them barrows. A real big one about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. Well, I best be getting back. Got a store to run after all, or I will eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for venturers to trade their wares. Mosey on by once I've opened up. Wait, where can I find that mayor you were talking about? A town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor. Oh, right button. Speak. Excuse me, any idea where a girl might find that rapacious acting mayor I've heard so much about? Is that her? Rapacious? How rude. Oh, lighten up. Wait, it's not you, is it? I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town. Yes, I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious, though. Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open the quarry to adventurers and for taxing them for the privilege. Isha. Oh, well, that's, Hogan and Squash. Oh, what a dime them out. Come on. I'd have been like, no, it's just what I heard a couple townsfolk saying on the way in. I don't know their names. Them again. Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. That's no, taxation is theft. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I had heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey. Not a charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16, whatever. You're the mayor and you're 16. Same as me. Best buds. Look at that. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume? Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. I don't think they say that. CJ. Initials, perhaps? Prefer to keep your real name secret, is that it? Enough about me. Probably Cecilia James. The license. That's right. I came here to get an explorer's license. An explorer's license costs 100,000 baka. Bak? Is it just bak? Bakua. Not a penny less. 100,000 bakua. How do you say that? I don't know how to say that. Bakwa. Bakwa. Maybe it's just Bach. I'm gonna say Bach. 100,000 Bach? Are you a mad woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16. Give me the children's fee, like the horse carriages in the city. You got 100,000 baklava on you? I got a fresh batch right here. Do you think me as dull-witted as that? I mean, good lord, honey, you're both 16. Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Huh. You know your horse carriages, I'll give you that one. Fret not. We offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take the stamp card. Collect enough stamps and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? You get 15 subs at the subway. We'll let you in. The residents of New Nevaeh post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task and that resident will stamp your card for you. So I have to help out around town, is that it? In a nutshell, yes. Alright. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and short supply. Piece of cake. Don't go anywhere because I'll be back for my license before you know it. Stamp card. Collect stamps on this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in New Nevaeh can be without their stamp card. You got a stamp card. Right, so that's... Alright, find townsfolk who need help. Nothing different. So this is the bulletin board. Right button. Nothing much to see here. Right. Little girl. Hello. Don't suppose you know of anyone who needs any help around here? I sure do. I sure do. Really? Who? Me. Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but if it's not going to get my card stamped, I'll have to decline. Stamp? Like the one Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one, look. Wow, even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. Oh my gosh. Use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Isha says. Oh my gosh. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep, call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So, will you help me, CJ? Says Priya, the little girl. I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Oh. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister, brother? Probably a dog. Ugh, cat. Even worse. My cat. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. Everybody's got their opinions, I suppose. You want me to track down a cat? So much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by that quake earlier and jumped out the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the town, she could be eaten by monsters. Alrighty. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here, okay? Alright. Meaningless quest number 1 acquired. Talk to this person.
An outlander. Save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. Nothing but a nuisance, the lot of you. What is that Isha lass thinking, eh? No respect for tradition.
Well, fine. You biddy. Let's see, girl. Whoa, never seen a venturer like you before. If you find anything good, don't you keep it all to yourself, yeah? That old bag might not see the benefit letting you venturers in, but I do. Mining's all we've got after all, especially now they've sealed off the barrows. What, they sealed them off? What use would a mining town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of them. All right. Well, how did a 16-year-old girl become the mayor? Like, I don't understand who's running this town. I mean, her now, I guess, but what in tarnation? Are the kids the only ones who have the quests? Come on. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly around her, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum? Really? Where'd it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Because cats are despicable creatures. Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. It's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by the monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm going to do. All right. I appreciate the info, kid. I could have done without the attitude, though. He's like, lady, move on. You can now go from the town outskirts to the great forest. Variety of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Our town outskirts. Should we check on the other side of town? Can't go up, right? I don't know what that thing that says silver is up on the top of the screen. Oh, is that my stamp card? Can I go up here? No? I can't go there. That's the map, right? And nothing on the bulletin board. I love how it said, check the bulletin board. There's nothing on it. Awesome. All right. Let's go find us a kitty cat. Here, giddy gaw. Come on now. Need you to come on home. The Great Forest. Okay, so we can go that way. So that's how you go up in this one. A large, lush forest, located just outside the border of New Navaya. While the area is rich with food, wood, and stone, the monsters which have gathered here or there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. Mannish adventure. Hey. A cat? No idea. Sorry. Never heard of such a thing. Menu. Saving. Saving. Alright, so the signposts are save points. Noted. Kind of surprised it's so linear. And then I'm gonna jump, slash, okay. Wrong town. He's awake. Aha! A cat. El Gato. Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, you must be Yum Yum. Yum Yum. Psst, 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 psst. Who's a good kitty, eh? I'm guessing to say that. Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. Just jumped in the cat. Got him. Gotcha. Meow. What's a little angel like you doing in a place like this, eh? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? Little angel. I got a lot of bold judgments about a cat. I'm back, and look who I found. El Gato. Yeah. Yum yum. Alright, purr. I was so worried about you, dummy. Got her some slack, eh? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off anymore, okay? Meow. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's your stamp. Why, thank you. Bam. And done. One stamp down, plenty more to go. Hey, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next, then? My dad. Our house got all messed up in that big earthquake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. Think you could help him, CJ? Boy, can I. Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see. A license? You know, that reminds me of Mega Man Legends. You guys ever play that? The S license? Ugh. Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? I mean, why not? Hey, little girl, can I borrow your stamp for a few minutes? You're the best, CJ. So where's your dad anyway? We live just over there in the residential district. You're well-spoken, girl. I highly doubt you had trouble with that. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye. Do-do-do. Got a stamp. Okay, so that is our stamp card. Lifelong residents of New Navia have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place. This is pretty linear. Excuse me, you don't suppose you're Priya's dad, are you? Why, yeah, I am. Who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure? Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. How exactly do you know my Priya, then? We just met in the plaza. I helped her track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you. What brings you here to me? Priya said you've been having some trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. I see. I suppose you're collecting stamps, then? Yep. I've only got one for now, so if there's anything you need help with, I'm your girl. I suppose I do have a small job you can take care of. You do? Why not? Acting mayor's got the right idea as far as you adventurers go. If you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away? Right. What's the job? I need you to gather some wood for the repairs on my house. You'll have to venture out to the great forest outside of town. That's all? No problem. I'd go myself, but I'm a massive coward. I mean, since the excavation, I've heard all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down to see for themselves. Not me, of course. No, not me. I had no idea the rune barrows had caused so much trouble. Oh, you'll be needing an axe then, unless you plan on talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. I got a present. Thanks, I'll be back in a bit. Take care. The great forest once again. I forgot to put potions in my stove pack. Learn from my mistakes, kid. Stock up before you head out. We'll save again. Is that it? Did I knock that tree down? I can't tell. Kapow. Smack. Obtained lumber. I'm not even using the axe. I mean, I guess these are technically axes. I don't know why that guy gave us an axe considering we're wielding two of them. I should really just get what I need and get back. Oh, come on. Let me explore. Let me do it. I got your lumber. Here you go. Sir. I'm back. Got what you need, I reckon. Chop down the whole forest. Wonderful. Finally, I can finish fixing my house. You have my things. This house has been in my family for generations. It's my most treasured possession. Don't know what I'd do if I were to lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out, you know. Here, let me stamp that card for you. Thanks, CJ. Perfect. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving herself, I trust. Meow. You're a good one, you are. You know, if all the adventurers were like you, my old man might come around. Have you got anywhere to stay while you're here? Nah, not yet. Guess I should go look for the inn. Don't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay? Well, I haven't seen any other ones, honey. Have you? They pitched tents out down by the Outlander Lane. Tents? Yeah, it'll be fine. Of course, I doubt there'd be any space for another one down there now. I mean, it's a tent. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Sleeping on the streets, didn't expect that. It's all the same to you. We have a little house you could borrow. You have a little house we can borrow. That's not really little. The last tenant just left. Nothing fancy, but beat sleeping rough, I'll wager. Oh well, I don't really have any money. You saw to it that Priya and me had roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Well, that's awful generous. Thank you, sir. Many blessings on you. In the Lord Jesus' name. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down that hill. Have a look when you have time. Wow. 2 stamps and a house? I think she's doing pretty good here. Hey, we didn't give that guy any lumber. We fetched him the lumber. He didn't take it. It's a duplex. We can rent one side out. All right. How are the lodgings then? Think they'll do? Of course. But is it really okay for me to stay here for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. My word is pretty stupid. If you don't mind, though, I'd appreciate if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father? So Priya's grandfather? I'm happy to help out. What with? Repairing the clock tower. Clock tower? You might have noticed a fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza. It used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. But, you know, Doc Brown came through, went Back to the Future. Terrible. Blew the whole thing up. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it, but do you think he'd listen? Say no more. You need help. I need stamps. That's all there is to it. Thanks. Also, a word to the wise. My father can be blunt, to put it lightly. I don't doubt he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I'd appreciate if you just ignore him. No worries. I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to Plaza now, you'll probably find him. Here we go. CJ's home, away from home, and base for her adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. Save your progress at CJ's base or at any signpost. If you are defeated in battle, you will resume the game from your last save. Auto save data will be updated on. Quest clear. You know, to gather the lumber, you know, just kind of curious. All the trees that seem to be around here, you think that would be fine. You don't really need to wander into the forest. Not you. Hey, Isha's gone.
As if we haven't had it bad enough already.
Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by any chance?
And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander,
I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory.
Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman, is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you!
Whoa, 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 that's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out.
That useless old sod been flapping his gums to outlanders now, has he? I don't love you, son. You're a piece of crap. Stay out of this, Outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you.
But this is important, isn't it?
Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in old Nevaeh 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has never known. Of course it's bloody important.
Old Nevaeh? I thought this place was called New Nevaeh.
Old Nevaeh is the town our ancestors came up with. Abandoned, it was. Barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Nevaeh. This clock tower is a treasured testament to their vision of New Nevaeh. Pains me to see it in this state.
We can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. Doesn't mean you're a carpenter. I mean, you know, it's good to lend a hand. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine.
A stamp? Those things Dox's girl sent around? It's risky work. Better a no-good venture take it on than any of us. Fine, get to it. You'll need to go get great tree bough from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off we go, then.
How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. That's probably the one that's the largest. You must go into the forest to chop down the tallest tree with a herring.
Well, it'd be one of the furthest one in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it.
Furthest in, huh? Okay, I'll be back. Off we go. I wish we could be more efficient with these quests. Instead, it is very, very linear. A dragon in these parts? And you, that looks like something. I guess not. Looks like you can mine it. Oh. Gold. Contains some bark. Break the mushrooms. No. Never come back to my Earth. Signposts can be found at key points in dungeons and give you information where you currently are. At signposts, you can fast travel to any previously visited area within the dungeon. Oh, that's convenient. Fast travel. Very nice. That's good to know. Looking at something? You an adventurer too? Here for the treasure? Sure. Why not? Is he a kangaroo? What's that then? Looks important. That's just a rock. Doesn't look like an ordinary rock though. I'm out of here. Oh, wait, you haven't seen a big, huge tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. What? The forest is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper, you might not come back out. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm 2-Axe CJ. Monsters? Go. Kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off. Atta girl. Yep, this must be the one, alright. Big tree, angry, looks evil, that's right. Which branch looks best? Oh my gosh, it's alive. What the? Oh. Nobody said anything about this tree being haunted. A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack when the enemies reveal their weak point to deal damage. The Deku Tree! Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you've broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy's shield gauge as well as their health. Your stow pack is used to carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you venture to the dungeons. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stow pack. See what you got. You wanna go? Ow. Okay. Oh, why'd I do that? Got him. Tree dewormed. Great tree bough received. A valuable material necessary for development of rune lenses. Some resources can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource. Oh. Wasn't that convenient? I can't break that, so I probably need a pickaxe, I would guess. I'm back.
Let me see. Yes, this'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bough.
You could have warned me, about the big scary monster tree that had attacked me as soon as it saw me.
Excuse me?
The tree fiend. Would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm a little lucky it didn't pick branches off of me.
Tree fiend? Impossible. The sorcerer. I warned them all.
Are you alright, old man?
Son of a gun, I tell you what. Says rambling to himself. I need my prune juice.
Got a moment. Not interrupting something, are we? Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious, rather brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Shiva, this is Goktau of Outlander Lane. I believe you've already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. Uh-oh, look at that hair. What's up with that? The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Goktau to New Navaya, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane.
I see. And what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you.
Shiva, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on the barrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions. She's 16. As such, I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders.
Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. You'd an ounce of sense in your head. You chase every last adventurer out of here before it's too late.
Let's all try to stay calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what?
The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the barrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves, he was sealed for a reason. Mark my words, break that seal and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against, it'll be much, much worse than that.
How does he know all this?
He's the one who's locked away.
Now this sounds like an adventure. All right. You can't put so much stock in those old fables, Shiva. I mean, there's monsters running around.
Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in were fabled to death, were they? You want our children to go through that too?
This town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential to Nineveh's continued existence. Exactly. And what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady? Me? Oh, well, that was the plan, sure. See, honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it will have on your family's reputation.
Fine. Please yourselves. Pay no mind to stubborn old men like me. I'm out of here. I got prune juice.
Wait, my stamp.
Oh, give me the card. Speak.
How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they've kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particularly problematic tree in one case, so yeah, not bad.
More like bulletin board, yeah.
Problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate.
Well, fine.
The tree turned fiend. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Yeah, well, you're out of your home at 15. You either get strong or get in the ground. It's 1 year. She's been out of the home 1 year. One! Such spirit. This girl could surely take care of that other matter. Don't you think, Isha? I suppose she could. What other matter? TJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah? How so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans. So Priya's grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manors are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlander. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Goktow and I have been planning, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided, as have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather the materials they need, CJ. An inn and a tavern, huh? Do you really think that's all it'll take to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the Outlander. Not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the barrows. More adventurers means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everyone wins, townsfolk and Outlander alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. Not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here having them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Oh. Well spoken, madam. Trespassers? A treasured resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see to it you have all you need. I am in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. Need a building. Wait, is this the lane where all the people are? I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. And we're off. Alright. Anything on the bulletin board yet? Nothing! You said the quests were here. Okay, this is Outlander. Another fetch quest. Outlander Lane, an isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane, and having seen to the opening of the Tavern Inn in various stores, Goktow can often be found here. So, who thinks Gokta's gonna wind up being the bad guy? Anybody? Place your bets. Excuse me. Is this the tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now. If you go, you won't get a drop till the place is good and ready. Spare me the puns, all right? If I have to hear people of New Nevia, give up one more time. I don't know what that means. You Nevia, shut up, more like. Now, shoo, enough nonsense. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. But apparently I'm old enough to die for your country, am I right? What's wrong with this place? A child. Forgive me, pet. This thirst is upon those venturers, so it is. Hungry, are you? I'd love to help, but the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh, no thank you. I came by because the acting mayor and Gokta asked me to help you gather materials. Oh, they did say someone would be coming to help. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing, though. No need to worry about me, ma'am. So what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, pet. Don't call me pet. Call me Shirley. That takes care of the tavern, then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv? He's just a little further down this road. Setting up an inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out. But what does she need? What do you need, baby? Tell me. Let's see. The cost of good manners. Rajiv. Doesn't say. Right there. Completed. I guess I just have to talk to both. Makes sense. Hey, she's got pointy ears. Is she an elf? Me? There he is. We found him. Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, all right, or will be at least. Not yet, fortunately, unless you fancy sleeping under all that rubble. Actually, I'm not a customer, luckily enough. The mayor and that Gokta fella asked me to swing by and see if I could help you gather some material. Oh, thank my lucky stars. Do you know, it's been one adventure after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here. Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I? Well, what are you doing here? Can't you see? I'm staring at the rubble. You can't just have rubble not be stared at. Honestly. Sound like you're run off your feet. Say that again. So if you wouldn't mind, some heavy stone would really get me out of a bind. No worries, I'll be back before you know it. Take care, I'll be right here when you get back. You know, again, it's like go into the forest and collect yourself a gigantic rock. It's like, but there's all this rubble. You could just, no? Okay. Here we are, just like you asked. You're some woman for one woman, pet. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners on that shower of Egypts. Of Egypts. Them Egypts. 1,000 thanks. Here, let me stamp that card for you. Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food you like, pet? Mega katsu curry. See, this girl knows what's up. The real spicy stuff. Mega cats and what now? Katsu curry. Get some rice, have it swimming in spicy curry sauce, and top it off with a slab of deep fried pork. Rice, curry, pork, is it? Not something I could just knock together. Can't have good deeds underboarded, though, can we? Leave it with me, Pat. I'll see what I can do. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. Yes, can't wait. I wouldn't be able to wait for that. Katsu curry? That sounds good. Stamp received. Duh. What just happened? The tavern is preparing to open. Ogre horn received. Bring the right ingredients and Sarita will rustle you up something special. Not only will a full belly boost your stats a little, it'll restore your health too. Oh, I'm back. Should have everything you asked for. Nice, it just skipped me over here. Thank my lucky stars. Hopefully now I won't have to turn anyone else away. I won't forget this young lady. Here, have a stamp. Perching. Do come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for room and board, thanks. Kind of you to offer them. Is that so? Here I am having you haul materials around. No worries. The stamp is all the thanks I need. Nah, you definitely are more than that. I'll think about how else I could be of service. Feel free to pop by any time. Even just say hello. Might just do that, thanks. Oh, yeah. On to the next. Well, let's see. How many stamps have I got? 5? Shouldn't be that hard to keep track. There's not that many. Does feel nice to see it filling up. Plus, the townsfolk seem happy to have me around. All right, gotta go get more. What the? What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Whew, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. I mean, wait, how many stamps did I need again? Still a lot of empty spots in this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? All the good treasure will be long gone by the time I get this done. Better go ask that acting mayor girl. I helped her out with the inn and the tavern, after all. Alrighty. Bulletin board. Nothing still. Ooh, I did what you asked. Help get the inn and the tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you. I appreciate it. Got a question for you if you don't mind. Just how many stamps do I need to get that explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Wow, 5 already. You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. Second? Don't tell me everyone else paid the 100,000 baht. Of course not. Like I said, most just quit, and the ones that don't tend to resort to more roguish methods. Bribery, for example. You dirty lie. You said I couldn't get that permit for a penny less than 100,000 baht. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations have to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? But my goodness. Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our little community. Oh. Well, excuse me. I knew it. Rapacious was too good a word for you. Now, no need for name calling. Let's get you that explorer's license, shall we? Really? Of course. Rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work. Here, you've earned it. Papers! We have earned papers! Excellent. We are no longer stuck in Gulag. Is this real? It's not some trick, is it? It's real. Relax. Just to be clear, any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining this town. God knows we need it. The Lord does know we need it. Now then, I must warn you in advance, the town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining, and any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid for out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. Oh. In the event that you are unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find... Because I don't like clauses. This is... Should you find cause to criticize the system, you are welcome to leave. I would suggest, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, very good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather here. Oh, good. No objections, I presume? Sign here. God. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know, I'm just reading what's written. Policy. You make the policy. You're an odd one, you are. There, signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. All right, time to find that treasure. The rune barrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. A word of warning. The earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care and ensure you are adequately prepared before adventuring inside. Fiends in the quarry, too? Might as well give them the keys to the city at this stage. Indeed. The ore in that quarry is New Nevaeh's only source of revenue. With the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild after the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made the decision to lure adventurers like yourselves here with the promise of riches. Bait, if you will, huh? Okay. Rapacious, perhaps, but it's the only way to save our town. Yeah, very noble. Maybe don't use the word bait when talking about this, yeah? Okay. I implore you, CJ, please, for the sake of our town, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. Gung-ho. While I have you, though, I don't really have any cash on me right now, or ever. So about that mining tax, I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It'd be easier if I could sell some stuff first. Relax, you're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I mean, it's not exactly true. I've been looking into establishing a pawn shop. A pawn shop? Oh, is that what Squash meant when he said he was the authorized appraiser? No, Squash will be selling accessories. He's made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I've entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Once it is set up, the pawnbroker will see to the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Oh man, that sounds exciting. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege. Oh, really? Whether they like it or not. Well, that's a relief, I think. Not. Spill the tea! To the bay, everyone. We just got done talking. No. There really is far more to do than we can handle by ourselves. Please do check the bulletin board from time to time. Is there going to be anything on it? I check this and it's blank. Pissed. It's fine. You will be well rewarded for a full stamp card. I can promise you that. Is that right? You've certainly changed your tone. But yeah, all right. Besides, certainly couldn't hurt to have a few more shops around. Well, if it is as much for your sake as it is for ours, I trust you will do your best. You can count on that. Coming for you, treasure. Better hold on to your guts. Let's see. The town has a number of facilities, such as shops where you can bring resources, commission items, and equipment. If you meet someone who would like to open a shop, helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. Excellent. Fill one row of your stamp card with 10 stamps, and you'll be entitled to a reward. Head on over to Hogan's Trading Post to see what you can do. 100 experience. Quest clear. My God. Yep. Side quests involving providing assistance to residents of New Nevaeh. Most towns have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. Townsfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on that. We already talked about that. We know. Look! There's something on there. Thank the Lord. Manon. Town skirt, gather nuts in the Great Forest, 4 of 5. Oh, we're already almost there. Can we just accept it? Oh, I guess you just have to have the stuff on you? Okay. With the fast travel thing's nice. Bulletin board. Yes, can I do that quest? I got 5 of 5. Enter. Given by Manon on the town outskirts. Do I have to go to the town outskirts? So the board just literally posts them and then they're not. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see what the guys have. That's me, all right. My name's Manon. I've got a job for you if you're looking for one. I'm always looking, provided there's a stamp in it. It's the exact time of year. These nuts are in particular. Yep, we want the nuts. You wouldn't go into the woods and get some of those nuts for me, would you? Nuts? Easy. Look at you. I'll be so happy about that. All right, here you go. Some nuts as requested. Ah, perfect. These are exactly the ones I had in mind. He's nuts about these nuts. TJ's an expert nut collector, apparently. You weren't kidding about them being rare. It wasn't easy to track them down. I just already had them. I doubt that. Thanks again, CJ. Don't forget to stamp. Got a stamp. Everybody's got the same stamp. I feel like you could pretty easily kind of, it's probably not. Achievement unlocked. The road to recovery. You gotta have those achievements, man. What's life without achievements? Never seen you before. Guessing you're an adventurer here to get rich? Good guess. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. License. Registration. Looks in order. Give me a minute to open her up. Ta-da. They have to go pretty far in to reach the barrows. The big quake really messed it all up. Tunnels are caving in left and right. Watch your step, you hear? Sure. Explorer's license is necessary to gain access to the quarry. Once inside, a pickaxe is all you need to mine for resources and ore. Where do you get a pickaxe? I kind of like the music. Healing potion. Battle. Oh, ow. Battle. There we go. I still haven't figured out the jump, the thing where it's like talking about to sneak around. Like it mentioned it before and told you zero about how to do it. I can go down here. What is down here? Oh. Alright, can't break that. How do you get up there? Take that. Now, maybe I can jump from there? Let's try. Ugh. Okay. Money! Love it. What's that? Da, 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 da. A dinosaur turd. More aftershocks. Oof, that was close, was it? Blocked, huh? Maybe I can go around? Nope. Only way is up and over then. Nice try. That didn't sound good. Chipped my axe. Not gonna find any treasure like this, that's for sure. Better head back to town. That was some aftershock, wasn't it? Were you alright? Of course I wasn't alright. I'm just perfectly fine. This massive boulder fell from overhead and blocked off the path. I even chipped this blade trying to get over it. Huh. It just kicks you out, you know? Just blocked? Can't have that. People need to get in and out of there for work. I'll go tell the acting mayor. They always call her the acting mayor. Just call her the mayor. Like, nobody cares. Take care of things here. Well, yeah. That run. Nice. Ugh, what a mess. Rough start, eh? If it's a blacksmith you need, there's a good one back on Outlander Lane. A smithy? Really? That's perfect. Of course, he hasn't opened up shop. Okay. Why? Then why even? Never mind. I gotta get this fixed and fast. Not me axe. Alright, we got some stuff there. To the town outskirts. Alright, so I guess we'll go straight to Outlander Lane then. It's more polite than unelected mayor, I guess. Hey, everybody's gone. Well, if it isn't CJ. How you doing, girl? Sorry, Hogan, no time to chat. Oh, something up? Chipped my axe in the quarry, so I have to track down the blacksmith. It's an alligator man, yeah. A gator man. From Spider-Man, I believe. Well, talk about timing. That's supposed to be funny? Whoa, why the attitude, huh? The timing really couldn't be better. You come along with me, you'll see. Are you listening to a word I'm saying? I heard you, but come on, trust me. You'll be glad you did. Like you expect him to make those Hannibal Lecter noises, you know, like... I'm gonna run on ahead, but don't keep me waiting out here. Run. And he's gone. It was more of a shuffle. Let me guess. You need materials that I have to run into the forest to retrieve. Alright, here I am as requested. What was that all about then? May I present to you our one and only town blacksmith, Tatara. This is the smithy? Sure is, when it's up and running, of course. My gosh. Hogan tells me that you helped out down at the inn and the tavern. Don't suppose I could trouble you for a little assistance myself. Can't open shop till I get this furnace fired up. No problem. Need someone to fix my gear, as luck would have it. So what is it you need, then? Some iron ore, if you don't mind. You'll find it down the quarry among the rubble. Got it. I'll bring back as much as I can carry. Well, then we need a thing. More of a saunter. Seems my holster axes aren't strong enough to hoist me over rocks in the quarry. Come to think of it, I have an old pickaxe I used to use. Seen better days, but should be enough to chip out a few chunks of ore. Thanks, it's exactly what I need. Can you imagine if things were this easy? You know, maybe they are, and I just, haven't given it enough of a shot. I don't know about that. You'll need something better to get the really good stuff. There are a lot of folks looking to set up shop around here. I think I saw just one such fellow in the plaza a little while ago. I'd wager someone will be looking to sell pickaxes. Help them get on their feet, and I'm sure they'll get you what you need. Yes, building the whole town. Got it. Thanks for the tip. Pickaxe, level 1 received. With this item, you can break open rocks and mine the resources inside them. As you level up your pickaxe, more resources will become available for you. Where'd they say that was? Outlander Lane? That's where we are, right? Residential? Outlander? Okay. This is where we are, but no, it's at the beginning. That's where the dude is. That's where that feller is. If I craft that, right? Does that cost me anything? It does not. Crafting's the way to go, huh? I'm back. This should be enough to get the furnace going, right? Wow, you got an eye for good stuff, Missy. This iron ore should do nicely. I owe you one. Here, take a stamp. Oop. Everybody's got the same stamp. Stamp received. Like, how would you tell, if you turned in the stamp, how would they possibly tell that you helped out different people? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Smithy is preparing to open. Oh. Fortify your weapons and armor to improve their performance here with the new Nevi's resident smithy, Tatar. How simply delightful. Sir, I'm in need of your services. Well, let's get that gear of yours fixed up then, shall we? No charge, of course, seeing as you help me out. Sure. Why, thank you. There we go. Good as new. Looks better than new. That boulder won't know what hit it this time. Might want to think again, Missy. Rocks like the ones down the quarry are likely to chip that thing every time. What? But then someone went and told the acting mayor about the rock blocking the path, right? Give it a few days and she'll have it taken care of. I can't wait a few days. There must be a way through. I just have to think harder. Hit it with a stronger object. Am I interrupting something? Says the angry kangaroo. Well, simmer my scales. The guy from the forest. Where did you pause? I don't. Never mind. Never mind. He got that out of his prison pocket. I don't think I appreciate the connotation there. This is the smithy, ain't it? I have a sword that needs sharpening. Did you just pull that out of your pocket? The kangaroo with a buster sword. What could go wrong? I like him already. That's some piece of work, all right. Hand it over, sir. It'd be a real pleasure to get my hands on that. All right. Just, I need it done quick, mate. Guru, haven't seen you in a spell. How you been, pal? Guru, a mercenary turned adventurer drawn to the rune barrows for the treasure therein. A fierce and formidable fighter who trusts only the sword in his hand and the coin in his pack. So the question is, if he's a kangaroo, right? Is that pocket in the front decoration? Or is that part of his body? Busy. Friend of yours? He's a merc from my hometown. Never thought I'd see him around these parts, though. A town where lizards and, alright. Sure. A merc. Hogan. Tell the world and its mother, why don't you? Hey, take it easy, pal. Just excited to see an old friend is all. What business you got with a sword like that? Don't tell me you're thinking of joining the town guard. Nope. Going down the rune barrels. Well, if it's the rune barrels you're bound for, you should tag along with CJ. Me? Why? My old pal and his comically large sword will make short work of that boulder, I reckon. An ostrigator. Alligator from Australia. Oh, man. I think them's is just gators. Yeah. All right. I got no interest in babysitting, all right? She doesn't even look toilet trained. I mean, that's fair. He ain't no simp. Tell you what. Babysitting. I'm remarkably mature for my age, I'm sure. Everybody at home says so. Ask any of them. And I was toilet trained by 1.5, I'll have you know. It's good. That's what my grandmother told me, so speak for yourself. What's happening here? Something about a toilet train? I don't know. Hey, knock it off. People are starting to talk. Are you touched in the head? Don't you have an ounce of shame? Shame? Huh? What are we fighting about? Left that in my jewelry box back home. Doesn't suit me at the moment. Who's ever heard of a shameful scavenger? No one. I don't even know what are you arguing about? What is this even arguing about? Scavenger? Like a rat? More like a treasure hunter. She's just a little modest about it is all. Why is this guy so scared? This brat, a treasure hunter. Damn right. Well, look at this samurai-looking dude on the right. You can join my team, buddy. Said she's here to find a humongous lens. Humongous lens? What's that? It's mine. That's all you need to know about it. Besides, there ain't a treasure around that my clan couldn't find. We've got a rite of passage back home. Can't go back till I find a treasure bigger than that of what my ancestors found. I feel like that's gonna outpace eventually. You know what I mean? That's not sustainable. All right. Anyway, out the door at 15, not to return until I've got something special to show for us. Great parents. All right, so I've been getting real good at scavenging, honing my skills. My pop, he pulled a massive raw lens from the belly of a fiend. We have to find an even bigger one the likes of which has never been seen. Yeah, that doesn't seem sustainable at all. Rugged Easterner. Look at that guy. Ah, colorful bunch as expected. That sound right? Think that's the right voice for yeah. Anywhere close? So this rite of passage then, you're doing it now? Yep. So I was right. Barely toilet trained. Oi, we've already talked about that. All right, calm down, you two. No need to get so worked up. She may not look like much, but CJ here's a real tough cookie. First time we met, I witnessed her beat the stuffing out of some bandits with my own 2 eyes. Really saved my skin. And I just shedded it. She won't slow you down none. You have my word on that. CJ, huh? If I need a partner, and that's a big if, mate. Why her? Should it be Australian? I don't know if I could do the Australian accent really well. I'll probably butcher it. Well, we'll see. Plenty of adventurers around here, ain't there? What you talking about, huh? Humongous lens. Humongous what? Humongous. Easy. You should pick me, because there ain't no better treasure hunter around, that's why. Cocky, ain't you? Fair enough. Partners, that's it? That's the spirit. So you'll be apologizing then, I take it? CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. Nice and loud for everyone to hear. You what, mate? Come on now, Garu. You really gonna let your pride get in the way of a good partnership? Chin up. Ain't no shame in it. Wash it all after. Fine. Have it your way. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. Is that close? What's that? Never again, Rico. Heresy. Bit louder. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. And once more for good. Oh, you're just being a jerk now. CJ's been toilet trained since 1.5. And again. Oh, come on. Now that that's all cleared up, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you, Garu. Sure. Well, at least you two finally getting along. Well, that's Tadara, sorry. Here's your swords, or your sword's good to go. Man, where does that cannot fit in that pouch. Thanks. Think we've wasted enough time, don't you? Come on. Lead on. We had a large argument with a kangaroo. All right. Smith. Holsters axes, so we can improve that. We need ore. Slimed hunter's suit. Yes? Alright. Mercenary. Oh, so this is for him. I see. Okay. So that's his sword, and these are mine. Okay. Need 3 ore and a crystal. I mean, we might as well upgrade stuff, right? Lumber. And what's money for if you don't spend it? We need nuts. Not available. Stone. Crystal. Alright. Let's go to the plaza. Oh, there's a quest. What to do, what to do. Something the matter? Oh, it's you. Not like you or anyone else can do much about it anyway. First the quake, then the monsters that invaded the forest and the quarry soon after. Galdia won't be far behind. Easy pickings for the Empire we are. It's always an empire, isn't there? But with the mayor missing and Margrave Mulka having all but given up on us. Even if some of us can make a run for it before the Empire invades, we'll need plenty of rations. Mushrooms would be good. They last a long time, easy to prepare too. I wouldn't dare set foot in the woods now, though. I can head down to the woods if you want. Just mushrooms, right? You do that? Thank you. My name is Noxa. Wait, didn't he just say, oh, it's you? Like we knew this guy? If it's a stamp you need, I'll see your kindness repaid. Leave it to me. Here, take this book. It's a mycology primer. This will tell you which mushrooms are for eating and which are for leaving be. Oh, right. Mushrooms can be pretty dangerous sometimes, huh? Thank you for the PSA. Wish me luck. A beginner's guide to mushroom foraging. With this item, you can identify different types of mushrooms as you find them within the dungeons. They can be used to make cuisine. No idea what's coming in the days ahead, after all. Best be prepared. Fast travel thing's nice. Cough, cough. Are you alright? What was I doing? Darth Luigi. You're the songstress from the tavern. Jane, ain't it? Ain't it? I'm working on the accent, please forgive me. I'm trying to keep it interesting. Kind of you to remember my name, Garu. Sorry, I haven't been able to sing for you recently. I've hurt my throat, you see. Okay. I can't even fathom singing in this condition. Have you been hanging around the tavern, Garu? That's what grown-ups do, mate. You'll understand when you're older. Only I had that potion. A potion? A guest at the tavern, an adventurer presumably, fetched it for me once, made from the nectar of a flower. My throat was in superb condition that day. Oh, if only I had that nectar now. Get my wife to come down here and do all the female voices. All right. You heard the lady, CJ. We gotta get some of that nectar. What's gotten into you? What? What? I don't understand. All right. We'll just go to the outskirts, right? We'll go to the Great Forest. The Forest of Greatness. Can't talk. All right, we know. We'll save, so that way. All right, so let's give this switch thing a test here. Oh! Maybe that's how you dodge around the things. Let's give it a shot. Aha. We figured it out, guys. It's the special ability thing. How do you switch? Oh. So this switch. Oh, I see. Okay. Huh. That's pretty cool. I like how he kind of hops. Bam. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's his booth? He doesn't have one? Big sword is big. Whoa, look at that. All right, so that's pretty cool. So you have like your two different buttons on the controller. So like square switches to her, and that's her attacks. Triangle's his. But then hitting them is how you switch. Oh, I like it. Crikey. Ugh. Oh, you know what? Bam! Look at that. Huh. Got him. Oh. Oh, the crystals we need. Nice. They're right here. Let me up. Total destruction. Really like the combo move things. It looks so good. That sword is gonna dull pretty quick. Power Balm. Attack up 10%. I like how it puts the quests up in the top right. Collect Titan Nectar. Oh, whoa. See that one? You can keep it going. You can keep it going. Slick. So it'll be like... Ah. Well, that's cool. Wonder how much you can, like, kind of combo that. Yeah, we know. He's angry. It's the reason we're here. That was cool. I like the combo things, man. That's slick stuff. Sir? Sir? I got the mushrooms you asked for. Oh, look at this. This should be enough to last us the trip to the next town over. Should have come to that. I better start sun drying these little fellas to preserve them. Wait, you said there'd be a stamp. Oh, I did, didn't I? Here you are. There we go. Look at that. Nice and stamped. Oh, baby stamps. I guess we should check the board. Nothing. Simmer, she has gone again. Outlander time. Madam, I have your nectar. Is this the nectar you wanted? Why, yes it is. I can make that potion with this. Thank you, CJ. And Garu, of course. Oh, stop. I shall take the stage tonight after all. Allow me to stamp your card for you. I have so much singing left to do. All right. You again. The road's still blocked, you know. That won't be for long. Garu's here is going to clean it up for us. Well, that would get us out of a bind for sure. You have an explorer's license, Garu? Here. Papers, please. Papers. That'll do. I'll just open her up. Why do you keep closing it? You feel like if people were going to work in this place like all day long, you just keep it open until it was time to shut it for the night. You know? So did you have to go around getting stamps too then? Do I look like the kind of stamp collector? Sorry. You won't have bricks or brains to waste time on that. I see. You see what? You don't know? I don't think I'm the one with bricks or brains. You forked out 100,000 Bach for it, didn't you? As if. I've got this magic pouch, don't I? Magic? So that's how you could hide that massive sword in it? Where'd you get something like that? Oh, this old thing. Got it from some old blue furball. Not important. Pretty handy for carrying the gear around, especially if you're camping. I've never heard of anything like that before. Still got a lot to learn about the world, I suppose. Let's get a move on, eh? Well, you did it. Hey, this person's talking. Damn those monsters. Shooting rocks at me. If only I had a sword big enough to send them right back. In we go. Oh no. I don't like the look of that chick. Strike first, win first. Magical cutie missile. Oh my god. That was a good dodge. What the? Who's there? Is that? That sounds familiar. That sounds like that magical girl anime. I don't know. Stay back, scoundrels. You've come face to face with New Nevaya's very own guardian peacekeeper. Guided by the rune's holy light, it is I, Mallory. Mallory? Mallory? We'll say Mallory. That sounds nice. Ardent defender of love and justice. You look like a harlequin. I don't know. A magical girl who's been waiting patiently for her turn to make it big. As it turns out, magical girls are highly sought after as adventuring partners. The more you know. Huh? And you go around defending love and justice by blowing holes in walls, do you? That sounded more like Jack Sparrow. I'm sorry. Wall? What do you... Oh, crap. Well, bye. What just happened? Beats me. Last thing on needs another brat to babysit. What was that? I'm sorry. What was that? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oi, you two all right? What happened? What was that noise? This girl just appeared out of thin air and fired some sort of magic at us. We dodged it, but it hit the wall. She what? Ah, crap. There's a hole in the bulwark. We have to close it up or monsters will reach the town. What a pain. Anything we can do to help? Hey, if you're feeling generous, keep me out of it. We have to see to it that fiends don't make it to the townsfolk. Sorry to ask, would you mind fetching the materials? We need to fix this. I think we could fill it up with if we had some stone. Alright, I'll have a look around. Some scavenger you are. Do you forget where we're here? What about that humongous lens, eh? You happen enough to just set out, some other jelly-legged Joey gets their hands on it first? No, but what about Priya and Yum Yum and all the other townsfolk? Can't just let the fiends run loose, can we? The gullible lady. Fine. We'll take a brief tour. Detour. You're not carrying any resources right now. Okay, so what do you need? So much dialogue. We're back. I think this is everything you asked for. Oh, we already have it. You're a lifesaver. Here, have a stamp. Okay, cool, we had it. Because I loot everything. Did you really do all that work for just a few stamps? And what if she did? Good way to protect the town and see to a guard gets their dinner. You've heard about the sorrow, I'm sure. It's if something like that were to happen again, our jobs would be first on the chopping block. All right, more exposition. This is fine. Sorrow? What's that? Sit down and let me weave for you a tale of sadness and desolation. You don't know? A rune golem laid waste to the town, as the story goes. Well, before us mercs got here, mind. Rune golem? Those things that protect the rune barrows? You've seen one yourself? Never. Heard about them from my folks, though. Apparently, a bunch of townsfolk volunteered for an expedition down the Barrows a long time ago. Got attacked down there. Some of them managed to escape and rustle up a search party. When they went back in, though, died. No one else had survived. The mayor led the whole thing himself. To this day, his is the only body unaccounted for. Mayor? So the current acting mayor is Isha? She's his daughter. Lost her father to these Barrows, she did. Okay, so that explains why a 16-year-old is the mayor, but didn't realize it was hereditary. She's only young, but already you can tell she knows what's what. The bulwark was all her idea. Really, nobody else had the thought to, plug the hole. Few people wanted to go back in to find her dad, but she wouldn't have it. Prioritized the good of the town over her own family. Atta girl. That's one way of looking at it. Could be she's just cold-hearted. I'm sure it wasn't a choice she made lightly, mate. Yeah, forget I said that. Alright, clear off. I'm gonna shut the quarry for now. What? Why? Gotta seal this up, don't we? You can come back tomorrow. Son of a gun. I'm starting to think I'll never get into this place. So this is it for today, huh? Best thing tomorrow morning, be ready. I'll meet you at yours. Alright. Stamp received. Stamping it up. Oh my gosh, can I just go? Garu, wait. What did you mean by be ready? I know I look small, but me and these holsters axes have come a long way. We're always ready. You really are a baby, ain't you? A smithy can make your weapons and armor stronger, yeah? And I assume you at least know that much. I mean, you were there. I upgraded them. But strength ain't everything, mate. A weapon shop and an armor shop would have upgrades that'll make it easier to move about. With upgrades like that, you can fight better, explore further, all sorts. How much better? How much further? What is my limit? How do you see for yourself, mate? I didn't see any stores like that back in town, though. Not yet, no. But I heard plenty of folk have been down around Outlander Lane looking to set up shop. Huh? I mean, it's all really as good as you say it is. Come on, then. Let's see who we can find. Bertrand. You there, adventurer. Are your weapons giving you any trouble? I've got a name, you know. CJ, as for weapons, I wouldn't be opposed to an upgrade if someone was kind enough to offer. That's what I like to hear. Just as I suspected, this town is in dire need of a weapon shop. I'm Bertrand, knight of great renown with the keenest eye for weaponry in the land. Perhaps you've heard tales of my bravery when in service of the Margrave. Countless warriors fell before my might. One such encounter with a general of a great nation was particularly unforgettable. Our swords clashed endlessly, but soon his blades shattered into shards. Only a swordsman with a keen eye for weaponry could have... Bertrand, was it? Listen, I'm kind of in a hurry, so there's something I can help you with. Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Excuse me. I'm looking for the acting mayor. I need permission from her to establish my shop, after all. Do you have any idea where I might find her? That's odd. She's usually pretty easy to spot. I'll track her down for you. Alright. Nothing this way? Probably here, right? Yeah, see, I know what I'm doing. Isha? Ah! Oh, it's just you, CJ. Do you need something? Not me. There's a guy who's looking to open a weapon shop. He needs to run it by you first, apparently. I had a feeling it was him. Okay, understood. Please tell him I'll meet with him soon. I've actually already spoken with him, or rather he spoke at me. I lost half my afternoon waiting on him to get to the point. You gotta hit the A button. I had heard he would return today to discuss opening a weapon shop, so I decided to keep myself busy elsewhere. Really have to lighten up, Isha. Alright, so back to Outlander Lane. I think they should have given that guy an animation like he's working on something. I found Isha and let her know you were waiting to see her. You have my thanks to think I could be aided so valiantly by such a young lady. I told you how, when I was young, I was rescued by an elvish maiden of rare beauty. Okay, I've got lots to do, so if you wouldn't mind stamping this card for me, I'll be on my way. Wait, why does he have a stamp? He just got here. Yes. Yes, of course. Here you are. Who is this guy? We haven't met this guy. He just shows up and builds things. The weapon shop is preparing to open. Oh. We received a Bach. Level up. There's a lot of things going on. Upgrade your weapons by making them more lightweight and easier to use. Unlocking new attacks in the process. Nuance. Whatever. Wow, you weren't kidding. I feel like I could do magic tricks with these things now. Oh, they changed. They look different. Nice. They were red before. That's pretty cool. So, what's next then? Armor, right? Oh, come on. Wow, that's much better. Easier on my wrists, too. I should give them a good name. I like her outfit. That's pretty cool looking. You're CJ the scavenger kid, aren't you? Yeah, that's me. I'm Frida, hoping to be the owner and operator of this town's official armor shop. Little Isha was kind enough to let me have this place, but, well, you tell me. Kind of a fixer-upper, wouldn't you say? Yeah, it's a cool outfit. I think that's pretty sweet. Kind of steampunk, almost, you know what I mean? Frida, a lively, likable, high-spirited armorer drawn to New Nevia for its potential as a vibrant new town. Luckily, the adventurers were in need of an armorer when she arrived. Yeah. Little Isha? Well, yeah, it looks like a lot of work, alright. Right? So I've been thinking about a big color change. Problem is, I'm not sure where to get my hands on paints. Yellows, pinks, you know, bright and cheerful colors. Couldn't get them in the city, though. Thought about searching the Great Forest, but that's no place for a lady like me. You're an armorer. Paint in the Great Forest? I don't know about that, but I'm happy to go take a look for you. Well, rumor has it there might be a somewhat mysterious stash somewhere under the caves. Under the caves? Probably on the other side of that giant rock, maybe? We already been there. Find paint in the Great Forest. Critical bomb. They died. The bucket of paint sitting here? There's something there. Time to clean house. Or we're about to fight. We gonna fight? After successful link attacks, it will take time for them to become available again. Listen closely to the recovery alert sound. Potions, balms, and medicines provide healing effects and time-limited buffs to the entire party. These buffs do not stack, and only one item can be active at a time. Alright. A wolf! You died. Pretty fun. Ebony pelt. You know, you have to go into the ancient ruins to find the ancient paint guarded by Cerberus. You guys don't have, like, you know, I don't know, Home Depot? Weapon shop. Oh, you were right. There was paint in the Great Forest. Seems like someone was using splashy colors to mark areas in the cave. Okay. At least they had an explanation for it, right? Woohoo! This is exactly what I wanted. We'll make a stylish store of this old dump yet. Wait, you do have a stamp, don't you? Oh, I almost forgot how rude of me. Here you are. Gotta build up the town. Stamperson. There he is again. The real hero of the town. Oh, her outfit changed a little bit. Whoa, it's so light I can do backflips in this. Now you're ready, mate. It'd be nice if we could get some potions and stuff. How many people survive this long? Well, Tatara did say there were a lot of people in the plaza who were looking to open stores. There's so much of this. Won't know what they've got to offer till we go and speak to them, I suppose. There's a quest right there. Okay. Say, you're CJ, aren't you? I am? Who's asking? Navi is my name. Navi? Navi? Hey, listen. My name's... Navi is my name. I have something I need some help with. I need you to go grab me some beast pelts. I can do that. Sure, what for? I'd like to make some warm clothes for the colder seasons. It gets mighty cold down here on account of the winds from Snow Peak. There'll be plenty of people looking for warmer clothes come winter. You'll see. Sounds important. I'm on it. I'm back. I got what you asked for. Already had it. I collect everything. Why, thank you. Yes, this should be enough to get that stuff made. Get it made? Never mind. Here, have a stamp. What? People are lazy. Stamp receipt. 1,000 experience. Robert? Excuse me, miss. Could I ask you something? Huh? Me? You look a little thirsty, you see. Would you care to try a special beverage of my very own creation? Something odd about this guy. How about this? Try it just once. Just run one lap of the town and I'll give you a stamp when you get back. A stamp? Just for that? That's mighty nice of you. I think we have a deal. Here, drink up. Once you're done, why don't you try running over to the edge of the residential district? After that, head on over to Outland Lane to see how fast you can run. Okay, sure, I'll be back. I still got it. An expansion of Outlander Lane allocated to deal with the never-ending influx of adventurers into the town. The apothecary and other stores can be found here, as well as a colorful bunch of individuals with interesting pastimes. Wow, where did this all come from? Nice location, right? This is my apothecary. And you're my very first customer. That drink was one of my homemade potions. So that's what that was about? I did feel stronger after drinking it, alright. Sure did get some funny looks while I was running, though. Of course you did. Told everyone to watch out for their favorite adventurer, saved from the brink of exhaustion by yours truly. What? The brink of... Is that why some of them were crying? Poor hard-working adventurer girl. If only there was a cure for exhaustion. Well, now everyone knows there is. Mine. They'll be lining up for miles to get their hands on this stuff. Come along now, and I'll give you a stamp. How dare you? How dare you? Stamp received. Okay, my good. Here we go again. Guy's jamming, man. The apothecary is preparing to open. Slime jelly received. 500 Bach received. 500 experience. And a level up. We're just crushing it. Oh, man. Hi there, little lady. Little lady? You heard me. I've been thinking about setting up a business here, Philippe. Oh, yeah? What kind of business? What kind? The profitable kind, of course. Well, what possibly implied the... Okay. I've heard real good things about you, little lady. You got quite a reputation around here. No, I don't know about that. Well, I'd like you to do some market research for me. Ask around to find out what the people of this fine town need. Sure, I can do that. Dios mío, Felipe. Dios mío. Oh, Dios mío. You okay there? You look lost in thought. Oh, hi there. Actually, I'd like to open up a pawn shop here. So I went to Gokdow and asked about the procedure, and, well, pawnbrokers need good taste and better eyes. It's not for everyone. Opinions are like agendas. Everyone's got one, so appraisals are never airtight. A good pawnbroker knows how to think outside the box, not just about the trinkets inside it. I can't approve a pawn shop till I see if you've got what it takes to keep its lights on. Bring me something worth exactly 100 Bach and you can have your pawn shop. Exactly 100 Bach. It's the exactly that's the hard part. Well, that and dealing with Gokdow. So you wouldn't mind helping me out, would you? Exactly 100 Bach? Gokdow is definitely up to something. Sure, I'll take a look and see what I can find. This is a busy street. You okay, Hogan? You look stressed. You won't believe the reports I just got. Someone spotted one of the treasure chests them no good bandits took from me. If I could get that back, I'd have all I need to open my store. Treasure? Leave it to me, Hogan. You do that for me? You'd really get me out of a bind, CJ. What I can gather, it was seen abandoned in the woods somewhere. The woods, got it. Everybody else down the street? Lovely day for a treasure hunt, if I do say so myself. I'm getting into the barrows today, no matter what. There he is. With the other guy. Admirable enthusiasm, but you might want to reel it in a bit. Oh, morning, Garu. And Gokdow? Something the matter? I just came by to thank both of you for helping with that little incident at the bulwark yesterday. What's it to do with you, though? Well, the townsfolk heard that outlanders burst open the bulwark and fled the scene. As the face of Outlander Lane, the buck would stop with me. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Thanks to you two. Must be tough being responsible for all us Outlanders. You can say that again. So tough, in fact, that I could really use a little help with something. Oh yeah? Help with what? If you run into Mallory again, bring her back here to me. I told her to apologize for what she did, but she ran off into the quarry and hasn't been back since. Mallory, the girl who attacked us with magic? You want us to bring her here? I certainly do. You'll be well compensated, of course. Might even be a stamp in it for you. A little bird told me you're something of a collector. Well, deal? I'll keep an eye out while I'm treasure hunting. That sounds like a deal to me. had a feeling you'd say that. So dinner's on you next time, eh? Small price to pay. I'll be on Outlander Lane. Come and find me when that girl sees sense.